I'm playing. I bet you I'll win this. What more do you have bet? I'm tired of this. Let's go get some food. You're paying enough. It's a date.
And we're going to be doing a challenge where we have to guess that Disney are one by one. So I'm scared, but let's do it. Inside out. What? Is it one? Princess and the Frog. Am I a mirror? Like, I don't understand how that happens. Did you even sing yet? How did you get that? I did the frogs. I didn't hear the frogs. What? I did not hear the frogs. This is tangled. Big hair stick. This one does that. Is it Mulan? It's giving Mulan. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.
1, 2, 3. Taylor, taste back and forth. Why are you running? I tried, but I won't. Be like, let's go. It's my turn now. He literally told us that he died, and I didn't believe it. Guys, Rope is my favorite movie. She's really good.
Now, Kasamahan, you gotta make some noise! As we present your 2024-2025 Kasamahan Executive Board. In its first year on e-board, making his debut the Arstorians. your activity. In her second year on board. Your treasurer is in his first year on the board. And in her 14th the Kasamahan advisor from Western Louisiana. And her 19th Kasamahan First Gen. Give it up for her 2024-2025 Kasamahan Executive Board.
Director for the USF Athletics Program. Thank you, Josh. Okay, thank you, my executive board. Y'all can come back. Oh, actually. Okay. Oh, that was so So before we begin our meeting today, we want to pause and take a moment to acknowledge how we're here today. The land we are on right now has been stolen through a history of genocide, exploitation, and ethnic cleansing that still continues today. Many of us who have come to benefit from this land still participate in the ongoing displacements of its original stewards but we can choose to be better advocates and accomplices in favor of their restoration. Today, we cannot deny the story of this land and its truth that is too often untold. Today, we gather on unceded, stolen Ohlone territory. The village of Yelamu is the territory of the Ramaytush-speaking people, one of 8 nations now referred to as Ohlone. Even through devastating events, the Yelamu are still here and working tirelessly for their right to remain and evolve in the place we consider San Francisco. Many of us who have come to benefit from this land still participate in the ongoing displacement of its original stewards, but we can choose to be better advocates and accomplices in favor of their restoration. Moving forward, we encourage the amplification of Indigenous land recognition at the beginning of dinner with our families, at every event, ceremony, and gathering we organize, and in our everyday walk as lifelong students. Okay, thank you. What is Kasamahan? It kind of says right here. Is anybody familiar with the word kasama? You can raise your hand. Yeah, we have some people. Okay, and it's okay if you're not. I'm not too well versed in Tagalog myself, so it's completely okay to not be familiar with the language at this point. So our symbol that we often use, and you will see it. So we have the ka symbol here in Baybayin. Is anyone familiar with what Baybayin is? Yeah, right, Trinidad is. Oh, we have some other people too. Do you want to share?
Hi, I'm Renee. I'm from the Philippines. It's the traditional Philippine language. Long before me spoke English and Tagalog.
Yes, so Renee is round spot. Thank you, Renee. Yes, so Baybayin is the pre-colonial Philippine script. The Philippines was colonized by Spain. That is the indigenous script that we still like to use and reference today. So this is the ka symbol in Baybayin, and then of course we have the word kasama, which translates to being with one another, companionship, togetherness, and just, of course, like all of us are right now, just being in community with each other. So this is our mission statement. It's kind of lengthy, so I'm not going to read it, but one of you is going to read it. So, does anybody want to read our mission statement? A new face, maybe? Oh my goodness! Okay. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Charles. Okay, so the general purpose of Kasamahan is to promote the unity and solidarity of the Filipino and Filipino ex-American community by creating an environment campus-wide. Let me see the picture. Sorry. Campus-wide and beyond that assertively affirms the richness and uniqueness of the many cultural experiences of members, and by actively involving educational and pre-professional programs that aid the group in the assessment, development, and the actualization of each member's human potential and personal talents. Kasamahan strives to educate others of the Filipino culture, foster collective growth through raising cultural awareness, and empower members through community and political action.
Yeah, give it up for Charles! Okay, thank you, Charles. So that's our mission statement. Oh, God. Oh. Sorry. Okay. So this is our little story, our timeline. So if y'all didn't know, we actually celebrated our 50th birthday about 2 years ago. So we are now turning 52 this year, so we're pretty old. So we started in 1972. We were known as the Filipino Club. When we had our first PCN, or a Philippine Cultural Night, which y'all will learn more about a little bit later, it was actually in the CAF. Have y'all been to like the CAF on main campus in the UC? So that was our first PCN. And a few pictures to kind of see how big it's become in the last 52 years. In 1976, we became the Philippine American Association, and then in 1994, we got the name Kasamahan, and we only had 23 members. If you look at this room right now, we have well over 100 of you, so just a testament of how much the generations before us have really been able to grow this space and develop it development. In the 1990s, Uncle James became our advisor, and Kasamahan began to campaign for the Philippine Studies program here at USF. And we were successful because in 1996, the Yuchiko Philippine Studies program was established here at USF. We are one of 3 universities in the entire United States that has a Philippine Studies program. So, yeah, I know, it's really cool. I'm glad you're excited because I am too. We'll talk more about YPSP and what that looks like later, but in 2016, Ate Danielle and Ate Janessa became our advisors, and y'all kind of saw a glimpse of her earlier, but Ate Danielle is still our advisor to this day. She is an alumni of USF. She was also an alumni of Kasamahan, and she's still our advisor. She also works in the registrar, so if anybody needs a transcript, you'll probably see her over there. But yeah, she was sick today, so she couldn't make it, but we love Ate Danielle and everything that she does for us. Okay, we're gonna move into our yearly theme. So, one thing about Kasamahan is that we really like themes, and they really guide everything that we do. So whether it's the entire academic year, whether it's certain seasons or events, we like to have a theme to really ground us in the intention that we share with each other and to guide us as we move forward. So, Executive Board decided on this theme just last weekend, actually, and Megan, our publicity director, has come up with an amazing design for it. So can we get a little drum roll? It's your theme. I'm like, how long should I make you drum roll? Should I make you stay here forever? Just kidding. Our theme is Pato, which is our impact actualize. Does anybody know? Okay, it's kind of obvious. Does anyone know what that word means? Butterfly. Okay, I'm gonna pass it off to Miss Megan to explain her beautiful theme design.
Okay, hi guys. I kind of designed this based off of the idea of like the butterfly effect. A lot of people know that based off like the flutter of one's butterfly wings, things can change. And a lot of things I heard from like the discussion of e-board was we really thought that this year and for us, we are dealing with a lot of change. That's kind of like the main thing that is pushing us forward. And we just want to grow. And then that's what this butterfly kind of visualized. So the one in the middle is obviously, I kind of see it as like a representation of us now. We're small, you know, we're just starting out, we're so hopeful. And then every butterfly behind it is like a version of us, hopefully throughout this year that we will grow into. We will, you know, evolve into like with the changes we have. I don't know if you can tell, but like based from the butterfly in the middle to the butterfly on the outside, the wings get even more sharper, even more defined, even more bigger, and then that's just how we feel about this year. No matter what we go through, we hope we just grow, change, evolve, become a beautiful butterfly. Yeah. Can we get one more round of applause for Megan, please? Detail about this theme and what our intention was with it on our Instagram available later, but just to kind of sum up what Megan was saying, we chose this theme because we really resonated with the idea how the changes and how the wings of a butterfly can, a single flap of a butterfly's wings can create a typhoon. Of course that's not actually true, but we like to think of it in the sense that the smallest thing, like you might not have any idea that maybe saying hello or starting a discussion with somebody or meeting someone new. These are all things that can end up leading to a really big positive change. So as Kasamahan changes and as the world around Kasamahan changes as well, our hope is to really inspire positive change, inspire collective unity and strength, inspire us to join together and to be able to find the strength in each other to make those changes that we're searching for. With that being said, we are going to do it. We'd love for y'all to get to know each other a little bit more and be able to kind of dig deeper into this theme and what it might mean to you. So we have some discussion prompts up on the screen, and you don't have to follow them exactly, but they're here to kind of guide you and guide your group in regards to how you want to think about this theme. But know that it's very open-ended, that our interpretation of it can be completely different from yours, and that's what I'm going to do is kind of, well, I'm not going to do it, but if you circles and just find a group to discuss these questions with. And we have some of our e-board members scattered around as well, so they're going to be joining you. I'll give y'all like 7 minutes or so to discuss this theme. Yeah? Okay. And if you're a freshman, I'm gonna give a little history lesson because I'm a teacher, okay? Back in the year 2006. Yeah, do the math. I took my first class at one of my first classes at USF, and one of my first classmates, we were two dorky freshmen, Filipino freshmen that found each other in a regular class, the only Filipinos in that class. And then we had this whole plan, and we were so excited the entire to go to our first Kasamahan first gen meeting. And it was just like, I remember the butterflies, I remember the nerves, but I remember that was the start of a beautiful journey with USF Kasamahan. I want to give some other historical context of the year prior, 2006. The year prior, the Philippine Studies program in Kasamahan gave an honorary doctorate to President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. And that set off Kasamahan in a really interesting political space in the organizing community. And as incoming freshmen and as new members, we saw that. We saw that how at times our organization was going to be used to not stand up for our Filipino people properly. And our e-boards the following years, I think that mission statement, we actually were the ones that crafted it to really make Kasamahan a space where Filipino students at USF could come and build and organize. And I want to say that at the end of the day, Kasamahan is an organization that has the political power to make moves in San Francisco. And if you've witnessed the Filipino-American Renaissance going on here in the South of then, it was not the Filipino Heritage District, but there was hella Filipinos, right? It was through Kasamahan and our partnerships with San Francisco State University, Filipino Community Center, Gabriela, that we really were able to forge what we have now and what you're enjoying. I want to share one more thing. Janelle did a land acknowledgement in the College of Ethnic Studies where I teach at SF State. We also do ancestor acknowledgements, and I think it's really poignant that this year's theme is the butterfly. Because besides the butterfly effect, what in our culture do butterflies also represent? Our ancestors. And literally, the collective power and divinity of this many people. There's a Blue Scholar song that goes,
somewhere out there, our ancestors are smiling that we found ourselves in this strange land. And I think that you came to this first gen meeting, right? We were able to have that collective power. And after our e-board members announced our yearly theme, and you started discussing what does this mean to you, a literal moth flew in here. And where it found it, it caused a little mayhem. But I want to point out where it found its solitude, in a light shade. And I really believe in my ancestors, and I believe in the divinity of the collective power of our people, and I believe that's Ray in this room right now. So I wanted to welcome Ray into this meeting because I know 15 years ago, this is where we wanted to be. I welcome all of you on the that raised their hand, and this is your first meeting. To this day, my best friends are people that I met in this organization, and it is my sincere hope and prayer that you call in your ancestors the next few years you're here at USF to really guide you in this journey, because it is such an honor and privilege to be at this university. I also want to welcome you on behalf of the Yuchenko Philippine Studies program. I'm like flipping you off. The Yuchenko Philippine Studies program to take a Philippine Studies course. I'm the second person to ever major in Yuchenko Philippine Studies, and my career as a professor, my career as an educator was completely transformed by having other Filipina educators, such as Professor Claudine Del Rosario, Professor Irene Duyer, Edith Borbon, Prof. J, and Uncle James. And it's so funny and it's so cute that Danielle is your advisor, because I called her little girl. She was a freshman when I was a senior. So on behalf of the alumni of this organization, we are still local to us.
Universities in the entire United States that has a Philippine Studies program. So to be a Filipino and Filipino-American or access to an entire educational program dedicated to our culture and our history is such a privilege. Room right now. Professor James is the program director for YPSP. Unfortunately, cannot be here tonight, but his email is up there if you want to reach out to him. He's very fun, teaches a few classes on campus. He will also probably be at our second general meeting if you want to meet him. But for now, I encourage you to stand the program requirements. I believe it's a 20-unit
break. Use this break to use the bathroom, get some water, but please check out these tabling orgs. So we're looking to check out these orgs. I know the description's a little small, but that QR code in the bottom right has descriptions for all of our orgs. Some are major specific, some are campus resources, some Greek life. Our Polynesian and Hawaiian dance organizations are over here. We have some Trigema nursing, or Trigema and Nursing Student Association for all the nurses out there. A bunch of other organizations. So scan that QR for more info. There was one organization that couldn't make it today, but we still wanted to highlight them. So that's about Jada.
Hi, so I'm a general member of USF Votes, and this year is an election year. While I think it's important to be civically engaged all around, regardless, it is really important this year. Even if you're not old enough to register to vote, you're probably old enough to be pre-registered to vote. So if you're interested, you can scan USF Vote's QR code, and you can also follow them on Instagram for more information. They also have weekly tabling on UC First Floor, and it's on Tuesdays during dead hours, which is 11:30 to 12:30.
Thank you, Jada. We're gonna go ahead and move into that tabling organization / break time. If anybody can come back at 8:40, we're gonna hard start at 8:40 to keep going. So please feel free to check out the tabling organizations, go to the bathroom, and there's merchandise outside. If anybody likes these sweaters, I know you're excited. Yeah, go sell merch. There's Jeremiah in the back, our treasurer. Tiffany also gets some merchandise. If you have any questions, you can ask.
Assim,
You guys can go out there. I'll stay right here. Stress getting the video out. I've had 2 hours of sleep today. I'm not asleep the time, but it's worth it. It was worth it, so I keep it like that. How about you? Okay, that's good. That's positive. Yeah, I'll keep it easy. I didn't even know it was like room. And I walked in and I was like, oh god, I can't remember when I go. You were too making us stay for guys, sorry. Because I was even the only one at work too. Yeah, so they're like, hey, can you do this? And I was like, yeah, I thought of it when it's close by. And then I walked in and I was like, oh my god, we're seeing my I was like, holy shit. Some people realized it, some people didn't. Exactly. Yeah, the chicken. Done. Can you do me a favor? Can you ask me if Janelle wants me to like stop the live for now? I'm hungry, man. Yeah, I don't know if you can, but like you don't have to. I can like stop the live, but I could also keep it going. I mean, we could keep it going. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay, are there people? Oh,
There's 3 people. We got 4 people at one point. Real. Perfect. I love it. I don't think they realize that the live stream's here because they're just standing right here. Should I tell my audience to let her suffer? I'll let her suffer. Yeah, you're right. Eternal suffering for her. Not my job. I have to let her suffer. I'm surprised I'm not tired. In the past couple days, I can count on 2 hands how much I even sleep.
I thought today was Friday.
Real. I slept at 5 a.m., woke up at 7 a.m., continued editing, went to class, continued editing. I was forced to correct though.
You know why? Because yesterday I took a nap. I napped from 5:30 p.m. to 10:45 p.m.
I would have went back to bed, bro.
Exactly, but I wouldn't, and I know I did.
Oh no! Okay, listen, but I was forced to go back.
How are you? Oh, it's so hot.
What Don't worry, I'm forcing her. If she's not there, I'm gonna. I know where she lives. LB. Hence why the scooter. Okay, friends, at this point, our family should be named Scooter. Fred, Ella, Christian, me, next my Audie, if anything.
Better than walking. Shit, I would buy a scooter if I didn't have to walk.
No, literally, I was like, they're all on sale right now. My scooter is like almost $500 off. And I was like, say less. I have my paycheck next to me. Say less. I don't know if you saw, but there's a freshman who literally looks like Jake.
I saw him. I walked in. I was like, Kiana, is that Jake? And I was like, no, it's not.
Especially the way he talks. I was like,
Wait, I wanted to see that now.
I don't know where he is right now.
He
Like,
was sitting like right there,
oh
right?
yeah. I was like, I was talking to my API orientation, and he came over to Nickwick, and he started talking. I'm like, you are Jake 2.0. You are Jake 2.0. I'm like, guys, we have a reincarnation. He never left. He never leaves. Bro, the day those two meet is the day my world's complete.
No, if you get me done with that live,
I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna be dead, bro. I'd laugh so fucking hard. Jake's gonna come by. He's gonna be like, oh, that's fine. Hey, what? Copy paste?
I swear he was like right
Oh yeah, and I was like, that's Jake. You can't tell me otherwise. It's the fact that he also talks and acts like him too that doesn't help. Now we just need to know the major now. I'm out of here. We got a reincarnated Jake over here. Like, now I'm like searching for people. I'm like, where are you? I'm like, I saw you around. Don't you dare hide. Are you doing that too? You know it. You know it.
Are you spellcaster?
With my schedule, I think I'd personally die. I kind of want to live this semester, and then we'll get into next semester, and then we'll see if I live. Wait. I'm like, where did he go? I'm like, where?
I just want to see the guy again and I'm gonna
No, yeah, I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm like, no. I'm like, where? I feel like I'm getting an aura like maybe over there. Next thing you know, he's just gonna pass by us. We're like, someone needs to like take a picture with him and send it to me. I'm like, Jake, when'd you get here? Literally, and the hair. I will find it. It's a Hana sweater. Hell yeah. I must look crazy in this stuff.
cultural, academic and pre-professional, and social. And so all of our events aim to cater to each of these pillars in different ways. So all of our directors are going to take the time to talk about the pillars and some of the different events that are usually associated with them. Okay, cultural pillars.
You're awesome!
My name is Kyle. It's my pleasure, nursing major. Kasamahan strives to create inclusive spaces for educational opportunities through performing arts and workshops pertaining to Philippine culture to emphasize the importance of cultural awareness, competence, accuracy, and appreciation.
So as Kyle said, we do a lot of cultural workshops and events. So these are some that our my beautiful predecessor Jada put on last year. This is Kasamahan, and this is a book workshop from last year. And I will be talking more about dance troupe in a later slide. So more info to come on that. And also, if you want to ask questions about any of these past events, especially like the book workshop, it was a traditional Philippine tattoo workshop. We invited a practitioner, and he also gave us a live simulation of what it is like to get a traditional tattoo and the whole process behind that. I'd love to talk more about it if you're interested. But we can go to the next slide. So for cultural pillars, something else that's included underneath this is our Philippine Cultural Night. So Philippine Cultural Night is our annual student-led cultural event, which showcases the many talents of our members, including cultural dances, modern dances, skit, sabayan publikas, PMA, which is Philippine martial arts, and it also includes live music, choir, skit, among other things that we named side to add to it. And for things coming up for PCN, we have our fall PCN Symposium on November 16th. It will be at the McLaren Complex. In order to join PCN, you need to go to Fall Symposium or Spring Symposium to get registered and to also get more information about it. And speaking of PCN, can I get my cultural co-chairs up here? So one of our cultural co-chairs couldn't be here tonight because she has class. Her name is Ina, and to introduce our other cultural co-chair. Hi, my name is Sam. I'm a second year of politics major, English studies major. Hi, my name is Bianca. I'm a second year transfer student, and I'm a nursing major. So yeah, if you have any questions about PCN or the Philippine Cultural Night process, you can approach either one of us and also Ina, who's on the screen, as you can see her lovely face.
Does anyone want to read the quote in bold? This is the academic and professional pillar. Any volunteers?
Hi everyone, I'm Therese. The academic and pre-professional pillar promotes the prioritization of the members' academics and the exploration of professional life beyond USF.
This pillar aims, as it says, to promote the prioritization of the members' academics and exploration of professional life beyond USF. So, quick background on me on those photos here. I came into USF, as you can see by the intros, I'm a huge sports fan. I had no experience working in a sports organization. I applied my freshman year, which was 2 years ago, to work stats for our soccer and basketball games here. I worked my way up as I'm a communications major, and my boss is the director of athletic communications here. So I worked my way up, and now I'm the top student assistant for USF Athletics Communications. And that led to me, and this is the second picture, earning an internship with the Seattle Seahawks this past summer. So within the university or somewhere in the city, we are, SF State is on like the outskirts of the city, so we're like in central San Francisco. We're really the only like, major college here in San Francisco. So I'm here to serve all of you, trying to find opportunities for you to boost your professional career and gain these pre-professional experiences. This past weekend, I introduced the alumni newsletter for all the alumni out there, as Ate Valerie said. So I want to use these alumni connections to help all of you with any academic or pre-professional inquiries that you may have. And if you have any family members, relatives, family friends that are alumni of USF Kasamahan, please feel free to reach out to me and I can get them on that newsletter as well. So whether it's looking for internships, trying to figure out what career path you want to take, or even finding out what courses you want to take within your major, I want to be here to help you out. And even though I might not know too much about your major, I'll get you to the resources that you need. No matter what major you come from, something big like, how many of you are nursing majors here? Yeah! Whether it's something big like nursing, how many communications majors are in here? Yeah, so whether it's a big major like nursing or a small major like communications, I want to help all of you find opportunities within this big city that can help boost your LinkedIn, boost your resume, your expertise, whatever you need to help you once you graduate and leave the Kasamahan space. So yeah, if you have any questions, ask me later. Thank you. Thank you, John.
Again, it's going to be a whole lot of me talking, so bear with me. So this is our community and political pillar, and so what we do within this pillar is we strive to serve and learn with the community in the Bay Area and beyond the Bay Area. We do this by really utilizing our on-campus and off-campus resources and organizations. We focus on learning about Philippine history and cultural affairs that are happening in the Philippines, and creating a safe space for all of us to talk about those things through workshops, conversations, discussions, etc. And like I said, we love connecting with our on-campus and off-campus orgs. And two of our big off-campus orgs that we work with are NC PASA, which is the Northern California Latinx American Student Alliance, and Kabataran Alliance, which is an alliance of Filipino youth and student organizations that serve the community and are dedicated to giving back to the Philippines. And with that being said, any topics that you guys are interested in or events that you guys want to see, we would love to hear it, so let us know. And how many of you guys know what PAM is? Show of hands. Okay, a little bit. It's the Latinx American History Month, and this is in October, and it's in the month of October to commemorate the first recorded presence of Filipinos in the United States. So in October, we have a bunch of PAM events that we hope to see you guys at. And so this is one of them. This is our post-grad Kababayan. This is being held by cultural centers and our new chapter of AAPI at USF. It is a mixer and networking event. So if you guys scan this QR code, what it's going to ask you, what they're asking from us, is us Kasamahan members, they want to know what careers and interests that we are interested in, and any questions that we have for the alumni that will be at the event. So scan the QR code if you guys want to know. Thank you, Laura.
Hello, everybody. My name is Genevieve. My pronouns are she, her. I'm one of your activities co-directors for this year.
Hi, I'm Christelle. I'm fourth year engineering major and activity co-director.
So the pillar that we uphold the most is the social pillar. So every year, does anyone here know what friendship games is?
Yeah.
Yo. Does anyone want to tell us what it is? All right. Say your name.
My name is Renee, and I'm from the Bay. Friendship games is like you just different schools and their particular Filipino culture, clubs like ours. They compete against each other, we fall from their games. So we always win.
An event that's hosted by Cal State University Fullerton in Southern California. Every year we take a group of members and we compete and participate in a series of games. Like they call them games, friendship games. So of course it's like it's very nice. We're not competing, okay? Like it's not like super competitive. We just like participate together. Okay. As well as we have like roll call, which is like our dance aspect of it. This year we'll be performing a 5-minute dance. So if you're interested, please scan this QR code. And everyone who attends FG with our group does also have to participate in SPUF, which is like a chant. It's like just we face other schools. And last year we actually came home with the trophy. Last year we came in with a trophy, and those are our seniors that are with it.
Alongside Friendship Games, they also host a NorCal picnic in Birdie Park in South City. Next week, at our second one, we'll probably go more in depth with the information. But as of now, you can go ahead and scan that QR code like what Genevieve said. At NorCal Picnic, all the schools from Northern California come to this little park, and we do little activities and bonding events just to get to know each other before we head down to Fullerton. And another important event that we host this fall or spring semester is the GBM Jam. And if you don't know what that is glioblastoma. See, I know what that means. It's basically a concert for cancer, which started in collaboration with a past Kasamahan who had the condition. We started this to raise money for his treatment. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2016, but to this day we still host this fundraiser to raise money and help the people who are affected by glioblastoma and other brain cancers.
Thank you.
My name is Ella. I'm your director of membership for this year. I use she, they pronouns. I'm a third-year psychology major. And I'll be talking to you all a little bit about some other events that uphold the social pillar. So one of our big events that upholds this pillar is our Got This season. Does anyone have a guess as to what Got This season is? Correct, Kuya Ate. It's our Kuya Ate Kapatid program. So basically, returners of Kasamahan will apply to be a Kuya Ate or Kapatid. And what those words mean, if you don't know, Kuya means brother, Ate means older brother, Ate means older sister, and Kapatid is our more gender-neutral term for older sibling. And so we'll get applicants for Kuyas, Ates, and Kapatids, and our newer members will apply to be adings or younger siblings. And so with that, we'll have bonding events all throughout September, starting September 9th and going all the way through September 30th. And then we will have our Gata reveal, which you can see pictures of here, where you will get to know who your new kapatid is, and also see what other larger community you'll be joining with them. And for people who are wanting to be Kuyas, Ates, and Kapatids, in order to pick up an ading, you have to go to a Gata workshop. So these workshops will tell you all about what it means to be a Gata, what the process looks like, how to be there for your ading, and all of those things. And those workshops will be Wednesday, September 4th from 7 to 8 p.m. in Cowell 106, and then Sunday, September 8th from 4:45 to 5:45 p.m. on Zoom. So you can scan the QR code to sign up for those workshops. If you're looking to be an ading, you don't need to fill out that QR code. I will be releasing an application for audits and practice next week at our second gen, and also be telling you all a little bit more about the events that I'll be hosting for this season. Okay, so this we're now gonna move into a little bit more of a financial topic. I will be talking about membership points and dues. Firstly, we have a membership point system, which I will be going over in a few slides. But first, I'm going to talk to you all about membership dues first. So due to recent increases in the pricing of the resources our organization uses to hold events, we now require more funding in order to host these events in the same capacity that we have in past years. With the expenses that we have to pay for friendship games, which is hosted at Cal State Fullerton, and our annual Philippine Cultural Night, and other various events hosted throughout the year, Kasamahan's Executive Board has collectively decided that implementing membership dues for the 2024-2025 academic year is necessary to sustain our organization, and not just for this year, but hopefully beyond as well. So this is a lot of information about how membership dues work. I know it looks a little bit intimidating, but I'll break it down for you all, so please just be a little bit patient with me. So how we're implementing dues this year is that individuals wanting to be a general member must pay a fee of $20 for the 2024-2025 academic year. So that's $20 for the whole entire year, not for each semester. However, it can be split into $10 per semester. And for this semester, dues must be paid by October 4th, 2024. I'll be sending out some reminders in our Slack channel, over email, on Instagram, all of those things. But there are a few benefits that come with being a paid general member versus a non-paying general member. So one of the benefits is the ability to receive membership points. Again, I'll be talking about membership points in a second, but membership points can be earned by attending various Kasamahan events, participation in Kasamahan's committees, which we'll be talking about in a little bit, and participation in fundraisers, as well as attending come-ups. And I will also talk about what come-ups are in our slide about membership points. But basically, this point system is here to determine who is eligible to run for Kasamahan's executive board for the 2025-26 academic year. Another benefit of being a paid member versus a non-paying member would be reduced fees for events like friendship games and PCN in the spring, which I'll talk about those discounts in a second. And then next is the ability to vote in Kasamahan's elections for the 2025-26 academic year. So in order to not only run but also vote, you have to be a paying member. And when you pay your dues, you automatically receive up to 3 points for paying your dues. So we have some options for the payments. You can either pay the $20 yearly fee and receive up to 3 membership points. 3 membership points when you pay that $20 before October 4th. Or you can split it into $10 a semester, and you can get 1 point for the $10 this semester and 1 point for the $10 next semester. And I do want to emphasize though that you do not have to be a paying member to join this organization. This is mainly if you want to receive all of these benefits that are here. But if you're not a paying member, you can still come to our events, you can still join this organization, you can still participate. There will just be a little bit of a price difference in some events that we're going to be hosting. But again, in order to be eligible to run for Kasamahan's Executive Board in the 25-26 school year, you must be an active member and you must have paid your dues by the established dates. I also have a QR code up here where you can request a meeting with either me, our treasurer Jeremiah, or our executive director Janelle. If you have any questions about membership dues, if you have any financial concerns and want to set up a payment plan, if this is like not a fee that's accessible or feasible for you, but we really want to make it work for you as membership, but for us as well to be able to host events in the same capacity that we have been in the past 52 years. So these are some examples of pricing. These are not final prices at all. This is just to display what paid membership will look like versus non-paid membership. And again, you don't have to participate in these events if you don't want to. You don't have to pay the membership dues if you don't want to. But there will just be different benefits and different disadvantages to paying and not paying. So for example, if you pay the $10 fee this semester, you will be able to get a reduced rate for friendship games this fall semester. So say that our friendship games fee is $95. It would be $95 for paid general members. So if you paid your dues by October 4th, it would be $95. But if you did not pay and are choosing not to pay but still want to participate in friendship games, there will be an increase in price. Same thing goes for our Philippines Cultural Night in the spring. Say that our rate for paid general members is $65, there would be around a $25 increase for non-paid members. But I also, again, want to emphasize, you do not have to pay membership dues. They are optional, but there is a difference in these events and other events between paid general members and non-paid general members. And of course, we still want to make this organization as accessible as we can. So if you need payment plans or if you need to work something out with our treasurer, with me or Janelle, we are more than happy to assist.
Okay, no, I know, but like, you could imagine.
I know that was a lot of information, but this is my last slide for this. This is our active membership requirements. So we have a 15 credit system consisting of 3 credits for major events, 2 credits for minor events, and 1 credit for specific events. We use the term credits and points interchangeably, so just keep note of that. I also put a QR code up here as well with a statement on why we're implementing membership dues this year. And again, if you want to read over it, you can. And if you want to schedule that time to talk to me, Janelle, or Jeremiah, we are more than happy to meet with you. But basically, most events will have an advertised credit value, and a lot of the major events will be 3 points. So events like friendship games, PCN, Got This Season, those are all worth 3 points. And then our events held during PAM, those are usually all 2 points. And then for specific events, sometimes we'll allot points to fundraisers, which you can get 1 point for. We also have events that are called COMOBs, and basically it's events held by other organizations mostly on campus at USF, but sometimes off of campus, and those are also worth 1 point. But basically, in order to run for Kasamahan's executive board next year, in order to receive active membership merchandise, which is a goal that I have for this year, you have to have gained 15 points by next April, around then, or the end of this academic year. You would have to have at least 15 points to be considered active. But we will have lots of opportunities for points. It is like a little bit of a complex system, but if you have any questions, please let me know. Again, all of this is going into us trying to make this organization what it has been in the past few years. And we really do want to make it as accessible as we can for you. So please, if you have any questions, if you'd like to work out any payment plans, if you want to schedule office hours, please come and see me. But yeah, that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, huge shout out again to Ella and Jeremiah for working on that new system for us. For those of y'all that have been in Kasamahan before, this is a new system. I want to acknowledge that, and that there might be some confusion, some questions that come with that. But as Ella was saying, it's all for the intention of bettering the organization this year and beyond, and being able to not just continue, but improve and advance the programming and the events that we're able to host for all of you. So if you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out. But we're going to move into some fun opportunities for all of you to get involved in Kasamahan. So although we do have our executive board up here, we have a lot of really cool opportunities for each of y'all to get involved in Kasamahan, whether it's joining committees that some of our directors have, or even joining our executive board. So I'm going to bring up our Kasama reps to talk about the first opportunity.
Hi everyone, my name is Neo. I am the 4th year Kasama rep. Please raise your hand if you're a senior or 4th year. Hi, Manny. I'm the 3rd year Kasama rep. Please raise your hand if you're a 3rd year. Hi everyone, I'm Jacob Kuo. I'm the 2nd year Kasama rep. So the main role of what we do as Kasama reps is that we create inter-class events to make Kasamas feel at home. Some events in the past have been dodgeball tournament, movie nights, and the main one is Kasama Prom in the spring. And these are events where you can get membership points, but also just to like bond with each other, because your class is like naturally who you're gonna hang out with the most.
So the Kasama rep's main role is to be the bridge between the class and the executive. So, for example, if you're 2nd year, I can bring it on to the keyboard.
Alright, can I raise, if you're a 1st year, can you raise your hand? You guys, we have an amazing opportunity for you. We have a forum, if you want to scan that, and you can actually apply to be the 1st year Kasama rep. So we'll join our executive board, you'll get a sweater. Yeah, so the form is due the end of September at 11:59. And we will handle managing the applications, and then we will then go to select 2 1st year Kasama reps. It could be you.
I guess I just changed the slide on me. Alright, you guys don't remember, I'm Jess. I'm your art historian for this year. So media team, it is open to anyone. You do not have to have experience at all. You can use your phone if you want to. It's a great resource, especially if you have storage, and if you don't have storage, you can use my phone or my iPad. But essentially, some of the things I wanted to bring into media team this year especially is media team will be in charge of coming up with TikToks, coming up with trends, and making videos for it to post on our Kasamahan TikTok account. Another thing that I'm also introducing this year is an animation team where basically we make little videos or snippets, and along with the current videos I already have planned, we're going to add animation into the videos that are coming up. And yeah, so if you want to take photos, videos, filmmake, literally write scripts, anything relating to taking photos or just being in the space in general and capturing all the best moments. And yeah. Scan the QR code if you want to.
Hey guys, I'm back. Okay. Other than the sweaters you saw and the theme, I also do a lot of the designs for the Instagram. So all the posts you've seen, I have done, but I have a design team, and I'm hoping a lot of you guys can join. So a lot of stuff I'm opening it up for people that do join is making posts for the Instagram. And also other stuff for other events. I know for bigger events that we have that we talked about, like friendship games and PCN, there's also a section of design team that does prop committee. So that's more of like less digital stuff. If you're worried about experience or anything like that, you do not need it. As long as you're creative, that's all I'm looking for. If you want to do something in Kasamahan, in creative space, this is perfect for you. So this QR code is kind of like an interest of if you want to join design team, and then like obviously information about you. And then I do have the first meeting already set. If you've been in Kasamahan in the past years, design team will look different this year. The way I'm doing each meeting is that the first half is going to act more as a kind of creative event for more general like membership. So the first one is junk journaling. I'm doing it as like people who may not be in design team but still want to be creative. You can come to events like these, craft, hang out, meet new people. And that's happening in the first half. And then the second half will be the design team meeting where I will discuss different projects we have throughout the year and how you can sign up. I do want to say that if you're a design team, you are not assigned projects. Don't think that this is another time commitment. It's signed up based on your availability and your comfortability. Depending on what you want to do. But yes, I have the first meeting set. They will happen once a month. The first one is September 18th to 8 p.m. It's on UC4, UC40243, that one room. Kind of right there. But if you want to RSVP for that, remember, you do not have to be a design team for this. You can stay for the first half and just chill, craft, hang out. This is bring your own supplies, but if you just have a notebook and like a marker or a pencil, that's good enough. Just come hang out, I'll talk to you. But yeah, so if you want to go to that event, please RSVP here.
To learn more about Philippine dance and culture, and it's a way for you to get a little small feel of PCN if you're interested and you just want to maybe dip your toes into it. I really encourage you to apply. The interest form will be soon, or will be out soon. But if you want to lead applications do close tonight, so that's the QR code for that. But for people who just want to be involved with it, the interest form will be out soon. So look out for that. Yeah. Okay, so I also will be talking about my Cultural Relations Committee. So basically it's just, I'm going to pick maybe 2 or 3 people who are really interested in researching about certain cultural aspects, ensuring cultural accuracy, planning meaningful events, and just collaborating with other committees, from the other directors in Kasamahan. And I just really want people who are really
inspired and just want to get involved in this way. So I really encourage you guys to apply. The QR code is right there. It will be due in, I believe, 2 weeks, but there will be an Instagram on soon. But yeah, if you really just want to get involved in a way that preserves Filipino culture and promotes Filipino culture, I really encourage you guys to apply. Yeah.
Okay, so I know I talked about Philippine Cultural Night a little bit earlier, and I know I introduced my co-chairs for this year. However, the Philippine Cultural Committee isn't complete yet without its interns. So if you're interested in applying to be an intern, you can scan the QR code. There's also a bunch of information on the application itself about what that entails. But essentially, if you want to be a part of the logistical and creative planning process of PCN, I would definitely sign up. There's no PCN experience required, no performance experience required, but if it's something that you would be interested in, I would definitely recommend y'all to apply because I'm more than excited and more than happy about this event as well, and I would love to share it with more people. Thank you.
So our main goal is to foster stronger connections with external organizations within the San Francisco/Bay Area Filipino community as well as communities outside of our own. We also put together Kasamahan's educational infographics and newscasts which are publicized on our various social media platforms and our monthly newsletters. We'll collaborate on workshops and other events to further explore what topics you might be interested in or curious about. And last but not least, you'll be helping us in executing all of the fun activities we have planned for our Filipinx American History Month in October. So we just want to preface by saying that no prior knowledge about, or no prior background knowledge or experience about Filipino American politics is necessary to join. We just ask that you're willing to learn and come with an open mind. So you can scan the QR code there, put it, or type in the link for the interest form. We ask that you please fill it out by the 16th just so we can figure out when to hold our meetings, plan logistics, etc. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me or Laura, and you can also contact us there. Thank you!
Will be assisting me with Kasamahan's fundraisers. That includes creating ideas for fundraisers, participating in them, and potentially even leading them. So why should you join the finance committee? It's resume building. You can easily add it to your resume. Recruiters will, especially if you're a business major, any major could join our finance committee, but if you're a business major, it's really simple to add on your resume. You also receive membership points. You receive membership points for all of our committees, but you will receive 2 for joining my committee, and you will receive 1 for every single fundraiser you participate in. And you will also gain a lot of professional skills, budgeting, collaboration, teamwork, and stuff like that. So typically meetings will be the first week of each month. If you want to, this is our QR code. You have to apply before September 13th because after that I'll be having a lot more fundraisers and I will need a lot of your guys' help. If you guys have any questions, you guys could email me here, and thank you.
Thank you to everyone who shared their leadership opportunities. If you missed any of them, like you missed scanning the QR codes or those links, don't worry, they will be shared later, and then this is how you can receive them. So we have, first QR code is for our newsletter / our mailing list, so this is how you'll receive emails from us. We will send monthly emails called newsletters with all the information for the month. And we'll also share these slides out if you missed anything today. And then the second QR code is for Slack. This is what Slack looks like. If you don't know what it is, it's a communication platform that's very similar to Discord, if you know what that is. But this link will prompt you to download the app if you don't already have it, and it will direct you to the Kasamahan workspace. And this is our most updated and frequently used form of communication, and it's pretty organized, so please join the Slack. And next slide, please. Here are all of our socials. Follow us for more updates there too. And lastly from me, we have our anonymous feedback form.
If you have any comments, concerns, or constructive criticism, we are open to hearing about it. This forum is truly a safe space for you all to express your feelings, and we do review the responses very carefully. And this form will also be sent at the end of every newsletter.
Yay! Thanks, Felicity. Okay, thank you, Felicity. As she was saying, I really recommend joining our Slack and our newsletter. Those will also be advertised via our Instagram as well. As we're closing out our first general meeting today, I do want to touch base on some upcoming events that we have. So first we have our second general meeting. It'll be next week, exactly a week from now, actually, in this very room. I do want to apologize. I know this is kind of a tiny room. I know we're a little squished in here. It was all fine, I'm sorry. But we will be in here for our second general meeting, and at this meeting we will be talking about some of the really big upcoming events in October and September and November. Yes, so pretty much everything going on in the fall semester. So we have kata season if anybody wants to be a kuya ate kapatid or an ating. We have our friendship game season if anybody wants to travel down to CSU Fullerton with us in October. And we also have PAM, so all of our PAM celebration in collaboration with YPSP, the cultural centers, and the AAPI Center. So if you are interested in any of those opportunities, Second Gen is the place to be. Again, exactly a week from now in this very room. We also have our upcoming kata workshops for anybody who is interested in picking up an ating, meaning that you would be the kuya ate or kapatid. Remember that these workshops are mandatory to attend either one of them. If you have any questions, you can ask Ella, our director of membership. We have our first design team meeting and jump journaling workshop with Miss Megan on Wednesday, September 18. As she was saying, the first half is a creative event that's open to all, so you don't have to be part of design team or interested in design team. It's for y'all to just jump journal, which sounds very fun. But again, that later half will be a design team meeting. And then we have NorCal Picnic, which is Saturday, September 21st. Again, as Christelle and Genevieve were saying, this is an event hosted by CSU Fullerton. So their Filipino organization, PASA, will actually come up here to Burry Park in South SF. We get to hang out with other orgs from SJSU, SF State, UC Davis, Sac State, and just kind of get a sneak peek of what Friendship Games will look like in October. So we have this new thing called the calendar with a K. So you can see all of our, okay, yeah, you get it, calendar. So you can see all of our upcoming events going on. So this is the month of September. As you can see, it's quite busy with all of our kata events that are going on. So I encourage you to view the calendar. Just keep an eye on it as it will be updated throughout the semester, throughout the year with upcoming events. All right, so we have come to the end of our meeting. Don't leave after this because there's a sign-out sheet. But I'm gonna ask everybody to stand up and form a big circle. Or circle. Hey, a circle. Hey, a circle. Hey, a circle. If I can have our executive board in the center of said circle, please. Of said group becoming a circle. To Laura and Jordan to explain what it is.
Hi guys, we're going to explain the Isang Bagsak first. So Isang Bagsak is a phrase that translates into one fall, we all fall. It has been utilized by the Filipino community throughout history, including the martial law movement, to represent liberation and unity through struggle.
This statement is combined with the Unity Clap, which is rooted from the United Farm Workers movement in the 1960s. At this time, Latinx and Filipino farm workers worked side by side but spoke different languages as a result of coming from different places and different homes. However, they were able to unite by sounding a singular clap. This is a practice now also utilized by activists, labor strike movements, youth organizers, and more. Kasamahan uses the Isang Bagsak to close our events and gatherings in unity and solidarity. Alright, so we're going to start by warming up our hands, putting them together. Very slowly but gradually, we're going to start clapping to the beat of our heart. I'm just kidding, I lied.
So usually when we are rubbing our hands together, we also like to dedicate this to whoever. So I want to dedicate this to all of you guys. Thank you for coming to our first general meeting. We hope to see you guys soon and all around the year. I also dedicate this to all the returning faces and the new faces. Thank you for coming to our meeting tonight. And I also dedicate this to Board for helping putting this together. Woo! All right. We're going to slowly start clapping to the beat of our hearts.
Thank you for coming, everybody. Don't forget to sign up. Yeah. Remember, second gen is a week from now. Stay updated. You can also ask us any questions. Say hello if you want to. If anybody still wants merchandise,
Alright, signed in and out. I don't know what they want to do. Is it still on? Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna go get Can I take this? Because I gotta do it. This is my bag. Yeah. Is it done? No, they wanted to keep going just in case. I don't know why they wanted to keep It's a live stream. I don't know what. Hi. Where did she go? Sydney, can you get dressed like an